Hi, Dr. Kristy Lamb here. I wanted to reach out today about something that seems to be going on consistently that's coming up in my individual sessions. It comes up in the office here and even in my own home. And that is that in the midst of increased stress and anxiety, tensions are high between relationships. And so I just wanted to take a second to address what's going on so that we can navigate it and understand it in a healthy way. That as we're all navigating the mixed feelings that are coming up about the coronavirus, about stay-at-home orders, about changes in our schedules, potentially having to homeschool children while working, fears over job losses, angers and frustrations, right? All of these mixed feelings can make us really anxious. And we may not be completely aware of how anxious we are or how our baseline level of stress is elevated. When this happens, we can revert to what we call defensive behaviors, right? And I know that across the board, I think these are showing up more and more. And when we're in relationship, the more that we can remind ourselves that, okay, we are all stressed right now. We are all working really hard to try to regain a sense of normalcy. And that the way that we do this and the way that we navigate this, we may revert to behaviors that are not maybe acting as our highest self. So some people get really controlling. Some people get really irritable. Some people become know-it-alls. Some people become a bit depressive, may dump into hopelessness or helplessness. Some people may become kind of catastrophic thinking. I know I personally, my husband I'm sure would be happy to share all the things that I do, but I get kind of anal about cleanliness and order in the home. I can be very rigid and controlling in regard to schedules and wanting to get everything perfect. And I can get a little bit like a cactus. And so if I can notice that inside of me, fantastic. Hopefully I can regulate and say, okay, this is not a big deal. I need to take a deep breath. What else is going on? Can I allow myself to feel? So the self-regulation is really useful and important. But as we're in close quarters with others, the other thing that can be really, really helpful in helping others notice and being able to communicate about it is to be able to find our empathy, that again, we're all going through this together and all of our stress levels are markedly elevated, even if we're not really paying attention or noticing it. And to be able to cultivate this space for others to say, maybe this person is doing the best that they can to try and navigate their anxiety. And even just acknowledging that they're acting out of anxiety and giving people the benefit of the doubt is so important right now, right? Because I know in our workplace, in my home, my patients, right, partner stress is going on. The issue is not a foundational issue that their partner is just kind of being a jerk, right? It's that their partner is anxious and is trying to get controlling because they want to control the situation to keep their partner safe. And it comes out in these really distorted and misguided ways, but they're really trying to do the best that they can. And so when we can all communicate and speak about our anxiety or that stress levels are really high, we can create a space to communicate through love how destructive some of these behaviors can be. I think more often than not, if we don't come from a place of empathy, if we don't notice that this is an anxiety discharge, right, we're going to get really defensive and really pissed. And then we go tit for tat and we're in our defensive behaviors and they're in theirs. And the more that we can say, hey, friend, partner, coworker, I think we're both really stressed right now. It feels like there might be both of us trying to kind of push and pull here, trying to maybe control things a little bit more. And I think that we're both doing that out of our anxiety. And I'm wondering if we can just maybe pull back for a second and remember that we're both trying to take care of each other here and that we both need space for a voice here, right? So this is a perfect lesson, right, in that the things that make us angry, the things that are frustrating us that are coming up in our partners, right, this is really important information. And the more that I can get clear, okay, this is really annoying me, and I can use that data and information, regulate myself, I can actually then connect through love to say, hey, hon, I love you. I know we're both stressed. I know you're doing the best you can right now, but it seems like you're really irritable and it feels like it's coming out at me. I may be wrong here, but can we talk about it? Can we talk about how stressed we both are? What do you need? What do I need? Right? The issue that the person is bitching about or complaining about or creating an issue about is usually not the issue. Right? And the more that we can create space to talk about what's really going on and how we're really feeling about all this and to check in, the healthier and happier our relationships will be. So if somebody's really annoying you right now, right, let yourself feel that deeply. Allow yourself to connect also with your love and care for this person so that you can reconnect by speaking about your anger without acting defensively yourself, so that we can bring each other down, so that we can have real conversations about what we're really feeling and what's really going on. I hope that this is helpful. If there are other topics that come up that you're interested in, please feel free to leave me a message either through Instagram or on YouTube, and I'll look forward to answering any questions that you have. Know that I'm here. We are open at Bold Health. We are accepting new patients and follow-ups in person and via Zoom, which is a HIPAA-compliant platform that we're using to do virtual telemedicine. And we will get through this together. Know that we're here. All the best.